Hello everyone. Welcome back to our video lecture series on course title Fluid Mechanics 2. This is our 18th lecture and we are going to start new topic here, unsteady flow. So this is our introductory lecture only, in which we are going to discuss various types of unsteady flow. Before proceeding, let's get through some basics. So generally we are classifying fluid flow as a steady flow, unsteady flow, uniform flow, non-uniform flow, laminar flow, turbulent flow, rotational, irrotational, 1D, 2D and 3D flow. So among which we are going to deal with the unsteady flow. So what is unsteady flow? If your flow characteristics like say velocity, pressure, density, discharge, depth of flow does not remain same over the time at a particular location, then it is known as unsteady flow. So if those properties are going to change over the time at particular location, then it is known as unsteady flow. And if those properties are going to remain same, like say velocity, pressure, density, discharge, all those properties if remain constant over the time at a particular location, then it is known as steady flow. So you can write down the equation: rate of change of velocity with respect to time at x0, y0, z0. That is, we are considering the constant location in the space. We are considering constant point, fixed point, and we are taking the measurement of those variable, or we are considering those variable and changes in that over the time, not over the distance. So I can explain it by taking one example here. Let us consider one pipe, and if I am measuring the velocity, discharge, pressure in this pipe at particular section, let us consider this is my one section. So this is our section. I will say that it is a section 1. So if I am measuring the velocity, density, pressure, discharge, depth of flow over the time at this particular location, so I am measuring those properties at this particular location over the time, like say at 6 o'clock, at 7 o'clock, at 8 o'clock, at 9 o'clock. And if the values of those properties are remain same at all those point of measurement, like say at a 6 o'clock velocity and 7 o'clock velocity, both are same, then in that case flow is said to be an unsteady flow. But if those properties are going to change, like say I have measured velocity at 6 a.m. that was found as 4 meter per second. I have measured again velocity as 8 a.m. at 8 a.m. and I got the value of velocity as 10 meter per second. Then this change is nothing but said to be an unsteady flow. So remember that we are taking the measurement at fixed location, so space is constant, and we are taking the measurement over the time. So if those properties are going to change over the time, then it is known as unsteady flow. And in case of uniform flow and non-uniform flow, so I need to consider another section. Consider section 2, and I am measuring all those flow properties again at section 2 at the same time. So I have measured the velocity at section 1. I have found that velocity at 6 a.m. at section 1 as 4 meter per second, and at section 2 I have measured at the same time. So I am measuring the velocities at section 1 and section 2 at the same time, 6 a.m. So I have got velocity here 4 meter per second, and here also 4 meter per second. Then in that case, that fluid flow is known as uniform flow. But if it is going to change, then it is known as non-uniform flow. So in case of uniform and non-uniform flow, flow property will be measured with respect to the space, over the space. So let's move to the different types of unsteady flow. So basically there are 3 types of unsteady flow: periodic unsteady flow, non-periodic unsteady flow, and a random unsteady flow. So we will start with the non-periodic unsteady flow because it is very easy to analyze and it is time independent. It does not depend on the time. The best example of the non-periodic unsteady flow is the when you turn off the valve. So whenever you are going to turn off the valve, at that time your flow, whatever the flow is going to occur, that is non-periodic unsteady flow. However, if you turn off your valve really fast, in that case water hammer effect may occur. And water hammer effect is that in that case one surge will be generated, surge of water, that is, we will say it as a shock wave, and that will be travel on the upstream side, and that water hammer effect will be generated when your velocity is very high, and whatever your sudden closure of the cross section of the flow takes place, and in that case water hammer effect may occur, and that may damage your pipe, like a bursting of pipe. Obviously the water hammer effect we will discuss separately in the later on. So non-periodic flow, which is time independent, does not depend on the time, and very easy to analyze, and you can easily analyze it. But in case of periodic unsteady flow, it's going to change over the time, obviously unsteady flow, but it has certain pattern and which will remain same, always get repeated. And you need to write down the equation for the time over the time. So you need to write down a equation, time equation for the periodic unsteady flow. So it is quite a bit difficult than the non-periodic flow to analyze this kind of flow. So analysis is quite difficult in this case, but not too difficult. Once you write the time equation for the non-periodic unsteady flow, you can easily analyze this kind of flow as well. So the best example of this is the surge tanks, water hammer, where this kind of unsteady flow may occur. Or you can also take an example of car's engine. Whenever you start the car engine, at that time the mixture of air and fuel injected towards the cylinder, and obviously whenever you are going to start this engine, obviously the same procedure going to occur. So your flow pattern is going to flow is going to change over the time, but it has the same pattern which is getting repeated again and again. That's what the cycle will get repeated. This is what is known as periodically unsteady flow. And the last type, it is the random unsteady flow. It is really difficult to analyze it because it's a random flow, and whatever the its pattern is totally random, because in the previous two cases, in the non-periodic flow, your flow changes over the time, there was no pattern, so there was only slight changes. But in case of periodic unsteady flow, there was particular pattern followed by the fluid, but those pattern was same over the time, so it was only repeated those patterns, so it was easy to analyze. But in case of random unsteady flow, those pattern will also random. Already flow is going to change over the time, and they are going to change over the time with the different patterns. So obviously it is really hard to analyze this kind of flow. And again, you won't able to write the time equation for this kind of flow, because due to its random nature, and which make you very difficult to analyze this kind of problem. Generally, this random unsteady flow occur in the turbulent flow, and it normally absent in the laminar flow. Already our turbulent flow is difficult to analyze, and over this, if the turbulent flow contains random unsteady flow, it makes it quite complex to analyze it. The best example for the random unsteady flow is the turbines, high head gates, where that kind of flow is generally occur, random unsteady flow. So those are the three types of unsteady flow. We will continue with our unsteady flow analysis in the next lecture. Those are the references which I have referred to make this presentation. Thank you for watching.